1 hour ago, South Korea's entertainment industry was shaken by an unexpected emotional moment. Park Jimin, a member of BTS, was caught on camera shedding tears in a room believed to be one of HYBE's studios. Within minutes, social media exploded. But it wasn't just Jimin's tears that caused the stir, it was also the swift and intense reaction of his group mate, Jungkook. What really happened behind the scenes of the biggest agency in the K-pop industry? Why did this moment spark turmoil within HYBE and become a global hot topic? A short circulating video shows Jimin sitting hunched over, his hands covering his face, before wiping his eyes, clearly revealing a deeply emotional expression. An internal source who wished to remain anonymous stated that the moment occurred after a closed-door meeting between HYBE's management and BTS members. Although no official statement has been released, speculation began to spread. Is this tied to internal conflict, personal pressure, or a major plan yet to be made public, adding intensity to the event? Jungkook was seen entering the room just seconds after Jimin became emotional. Instead of expressing shock, Jungkook walked straight toward him, patted Jimin's shoulder, and engaged in a short but seemingly heavy conversation. That caring gesture was quickly interpreted as a deep solidarity between two members long known for their closeness. The leaked internal CCTV footage, origins still unknown, became visual evidence that ignited a flood of reactions from both the public and media. HYBE, normally quick in handling media crises, appeared slow to respond. Even after an hour since the video went viral, no official statement had been issued. The absence of clarification only widened the space for assumptions and rumors. From Twitter to global K-pop communities, netizens questioned, is this a sign of serious tension within BTS? Is post-military pressure too much for Jimin to bear alone? An analysis by Korean media expert, Professor Lee Min-suk from Seoul National University, called the event a critical point in the relationship between artists and management. It's not just about an idol's emotions being exposed, but about how a large company like HYBE fails to manage its artists' private space. The fact that this video could leak shows serious security gaps and narrative control, he said. Meanwhile, fans, ARMY, flooded social media with support, prayers, and numerous speculations. Some believe Jimin's tears were linked to longing for the members still serving in the military. Others tied it to the pressure of BTS's rumored secret comeback project. One undeniable thing, Jungkook's response served as a strong emotional balance, affirming the emotional bond that has long characterized BTS members' relationships. It's worth noting that Jimin is not someone who easily shows emotion in public. He is known as a composed, controlled figure who carefully hides his vulnerable side. So when those tears fell, the public knew this was no ordinary event. The same goes for Jungkook, who is known to be more expressive and reactive, but in that moment showed extraordinary calmness. Many observers saw his response as a form of emotional leadership that is rarely discussed. Speculation also arose about whether this event was related to a special project being developed by Jimin and Jungkook. Some theories claim the two are involved in a large-scale music collaboration, filled with pressure and expectations. Pressure from the public, the agency, and even their own ambitions could be a heavy combination, especially in the absence of the other members. In such an atmosphere, an emotional outburst like Jimin's becomes more understandable. Several analysts also questioned HYBE's handling of the situation. In less than 60 minutes, the company's image was already tainted by public perception of their indifference to their artists' mental health. Many are calling for more systematic psychological support for idols, especially after completing military service, which is physically and emotionally exhausting. In the last 60 minutes, which should have been a calm internal moment for the artist and agency, it instead turned into a PR crisis with no clear resolution in sight. The K-pop entertainment world is once again faced with the harsh reality of the industry, that behind the glitz of the stage, the camera smiles, and international achievements, there is a humanity often overlooked. Now, The public can only wait for HYBE's official move, whether it be a clarification, apology, or even a press conference. But one thing is certain, this moment has left a deep emotional mark, not only on Jimin and Jungkook, but also on millions of fans who watched, speculated, and cared. Yet as time continues to pass, the pressure for clarification only intensifies. Fans are beginning to demand transparency, not out of mere curiosity, but from genuine concern for the mental and emotional well-being of their idols. Many reminded others of Jimin's past interview, in which he confessed often feeling burdened by public expectations and sometimes feeling trapped in the shadow of perfection that must constantly be maintained. In this context, Jimin's tears became a symbol far greater than just an expression of emotion. It became a signal, perhaps even a silent cry, about the psychological pressures often hidden behind the scenes of the entertainment industry. Jungkook's quick and caring response was read as the natural reaction of a friend who has understood the emotional dynamics of his fellow member for over a decade. Jungkook didn't come merely as a colleague, but as emotional support, someone who knows exactly when to show up without needing to say much. Of course, the public might misinterpret the situation, but until an official statement is released, all that can be done is to interpret. In the highly choreographed world of K-pop, spontaneous and unscripted moments are rare. So when such a moment appears unfiltered, unplanned, and so real, it becomes too rare to ignore.